Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're back on the Pit Boss and we are making peach tea pork belly burn-ins. Can I tell you, they are ooey, they are gooey, they are delicious, and you're gonna want to try these bad boys on. Let's give it a go. It's gonna be good. So we got our pork belly, Costco, my friends at Costco, they have some already sliced pork belly. Now this doesn't mean you can't get the big slab and go ahead and cut it up and all that stuff, but I will tell you this, like having these nice big slices makes life a lot easier. Now, how are we gonna cut this? Well, you see you got the meat here on this side and then you got kind of the fat running across this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cube this up into some different pieces, and then we're going to season them up and get them we're going to season them up and then get them on our little tray here. All right, so our tray is then going to go on and make this easier for us to transport it back and forth. Okay, if you just put it on the grill grates, it's gonna shrink up and then fall through. You don't want that because these things are delicious. All right, so we're going to cube these up real quick, and then I'm going to toss them all in a bowl, season them up real good, and then we'll roll from there. All right, here we go. So if we need to know how big to make these, we're going about 2 fingers, right? About 2 fingers wide is what we're going to hit there. Hey, while we're cutting here for just a minute, I want to pause with my pork belly and I want to talk to you for just a moment. Over 90% of you are not subscribed, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. We're really trying to build a great community here. I'm trying to learn from one another, and so with that and with that idea, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'd love for you to like it as well, but also comment below. I want to know what you're cooking up, what you've tried, and what has worked for you, and what kind of pork belly you love. So let's do it. Comment down below. You know how to do it. All right, here we go. Back to the cut. Pit Boss is currently rolling at about 275. It's warming up. We're getting her ready. I've actually, in full transparency, I've got some pulled pork going on there. We've got some folks coming over tonight. I'll put a video or a card up in the corner for you to check out that. These are inspired by my friends. I wish they were my friends. I met them. We spent time with them. Interstellar Barbecue in Austin, Texas. The #2 barbecue restaurant on the Texas 100. We went down there this summer, or not this summer, we went down there over spring break. We went to Texas, but went on a big Texas trip, and I wanted to make sure that I made it by an amazing barbecue restaurant, and we ended up at Interstellar, and man, I tell you what, it was delicious. And we didn't get any of their peach tea pork belly because they were out already, but that inspired me to come home and make it because I love peach tea. It's some of my favorite, so why not do that? All right, so here we go. All these bad boys are now cubed up, chopped up. We're gonna throw them in a bowl. All right, so easiest way to do this, chunk them right in. Okay, get as many in there as you can. Maybe need a bigger bowl. We'll do 2. But we'll just do 1 to show you, and then we'll do the rest here in a moment, right? Because we got plenty. So we're gonna deglove. Whoop. 1 hand, because you're gonna use that other hand. We're using Blues Hog, sweet and savory. Delicious stuff all around, just a great rub. Okay, we're gonna sprinkle in, just like so. Whoop. And then we're gonna roll it through, okay? Roll it through, get it all flavored up here. And once we've got it seasoned up, okay, look at that color, woo! We're just simply gonna place those on our cooking grate, okay, with a little bit of space in between them. So you can do this pretty quickly. Just kind of set them out. We do want some space between them, okay, so that hot air that is in our smoker will go right over it, okay? So we're gonna lay all these out, and then we're gonna roll them to the smoker. Smoker's rolling at 275, and we'll be good to go. All right, so I got as many as I can on my tray. All right, so these are going out to the smoker for 3 hours. Can't see my third finger. There it is. 3 hours, 275. We're gonna roll these bad boys. Again, seasoned in the sweet and savory. Going on, here we go. Luzianne has some pre-packaged peach tea. That's what we're gonna use. So we're gonna put that in our pot, simmer that down, and reduce it, and go from there. So you can see that steam that's coming there. That's starting to evaporate, starting to get where we want it to be as it's reducing down. We're going Cosmos Q Peach Habanero. We're gonna pour that over our burn-ins. Just enough to drizzle over them because we're gonna come back with our sweet tea here in just a moment, and that'll be in there as well. All right, once it starts to boil, we're gonna dump in some butter. Everything's better with butter. Once that butter's melted, we're gonna take that and we're gonna dump it over our burn-ins. Reduction. Just pour it over the top. We're gonna let those bad boys. We're gonna let those bad boys cook for another hour at 275. All this will melt down, and they're gonna be so squishy and delicious. We're going to cover it with foil. Also, when you go to pick up the pan, remember that that liquid you just put in there is hot. So when you scoop your pan underneath it to take it to the smoker, it's going to be hot. Okay. Done in their broth mix, if you will, our butter and tea mix. And so we're pulling them out here. We've got all kinds of variations of doneness. Alright, but we're going to put these in here, then we're going to dribble them with a little more peach habanero. And we're going to be ready to roll! Get the good stuff. Oh. Enjoy. Don't you know this is my favorite part? You're going to want some of that. Like, subscribe. See you next time.